Less than 2 miles from this public landing on the Cahaba River is the site of a proposed Alabama Power electrical substation. The potential environmental impact of that substation has left many area residents deeply concerned. This is the site of the proposed substation, just below the intersection of Rex Lake Road and Sickert Hollow. According to Dr. Myra Crawford, Executive Director of the Cahaba Riverkeeper, placing a substation here could endanger the Cahaba River, as well as the many thousands of Birmingham area residents who rely on it for their drinking water.
Underneath this piece of property is an artesian spring that feeds a creek that runs into the Cahaba River about less than 4 miles above the intake of the Birmingham Water Works. That's the water source for hundreds of thousands of people in this area. One of the specific dangers of having this substation here so close to the Cahaba River is if there were a fire. There's some people who say that a substation fire happens very rarely, but all you have to do is do a Google search and you'll find out how many of them there really are. And when they have a fire, it's extremely difficult to put out. There was one less than a year ago, a substation very close to here. They called out even the National Guard and couldn't put it out. Had to let it burn. That's a lot of toxic chemicals going into the ground, into the water source.
When an environmental group opposes a development, they are often accused of being anti-business. However, Dr. Crawford says that's not the case here.
The Cahaba Riverkeeper is for business and for industry, for enterprise. We just want everyone to obey the law and to do what's right for the majority of the people. This has got to be about more than just making a buck.
Dr. Crawford said Alabama Power has admitted they could put this substation in another, less vulnerable location, yet they're still pushing forward.
This just happens to be the easy place to put it, the convenient place, and perhaps not a very good place if you'll listen to all of the citizens who've banded together to say they don't want it.
According to Dr. Crawford, it's not just a few scattered homeowners who are opposed to this substation.
There is a community organization of about 200 people who have come together for repeated meetings. They've written letters, emails. These people are highly motivated and well organized, one of the best organized groups I've ever seen. This group of citizens gave Alabama Power Company a list of 19 questions that they would like answered at a joint meeting that was held several weeks ago. I think 2 of those questions were answered.
A hearing has been set to decide the fate of the electrical substation on June the 12th at the Jefferson County Courthouse, room 260. Dr. Crawford and other area residents say they'll be there to protest.
Citizens are invited. I'll be there. Will you?
This has been Justin Hogan reporting for Herald News of Alabama.